Hello everyone, this is Maria from Maxi. I prepared for you today a group of pelvic floor strengthening exercises that you can do easily at home. These will be great for any of you that might be pregnant at the moment, or if you are postnatal, regardless of if you have any pelvic floor issues or you don't. These you can do. For any of you that also practice impact activities such as running, aerobics, CrossFit and so on, these will be also beneficial for you, even if you're a female or a male. So I hope you enjoy them. They're very easily done, and we're going to get started. So we'll be sitting to begin with. I want you to find a comfortable position for you. I'm comfortable with my legs crossed. You could do this on a chair if you prefer, or with your legs slightly bent, or just sit onto a cushion or something. And I want you to think of your position on the pelvis, trying to maintain a nice neutral alignment with the same amount of weight at the front and at the back of the pelvis, trying to feel your sit bones, so the 2 pointy bits underneath your hip, underneath your bum, and then making sure the weight is even on both. And I want you to picture also a little bit your front passage and back passage in terms of the pelvic floor, yeah? So it's not just the front, it's not just the back. You need to try to get a nice activation through the whole of the base. So we're going to work with the breathing. We're going to try to breathe in gently, trying to feel the ribs expanding, your tummy expanding a little bit too. And as we breathe out, as you start feeling the ribs close and descend down and your tummy draws in a little bit, I want you to think of your pelvic floor muscles elevating, trying to squeeze a little bit front passage and back passage. So we need to feel a little bit the glutes, the bum, but not just the bum, yeah? You might feel a little bit the tummy too, which is fine, but make sure it's not just the tummy. You need to have that nice awareness through the base of your pelvic area. And then we're going to repeat this again. We're going to inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to try the same. Elevating, try to keep that connection. Picture the rest of the body also lengthening, because that usually helps. And then we'll relax again. Breathe in. And breathe out. And again, connect to pelvic floor. That sensation of lifting. And then gently letting go. Good. We're going to do it 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. And you can activate your pelvic floor. Try to feel that connection, front and back passage. Then breathe in. And again, breathe out. And engage. So in terms of the front passage, if you're not very sure how to feel that connection, for ladies, I usually use the image of as if you were wearing a tampon or using a tampon, and you want to try to elevate it, squeeze it and elevate it. It's not a very nice image, it's a bit graphic, but that usually helps. In terms of your back passage, just trying to squeeze the loop through your bum, yeah? You want it to go to the loop, but you need to hold it, yeah? For men, your pelvic floor, because it's different, our anatomy, yeah? If you think of your testicles as if you wanted to elevate the testicles, yeah? Or imagine if you're going into a pool and there's cold water, that sensation, yeah? That image usually works. Because men usually think that they don't have a pelvic floor, but that's not true. We all do, it's just our anatomy is different, yeah? So for us ladies, yeah, we need to think a bit of that image of having something maybe in the vagina. It's not just the urethra, so it's not just as if you have to pee and you want to stop it. That's not a great image. I just want you to think more of a little bit more internal to your vagina. And then back passage, that's a little bit the same for everyone, yeah? Just trying to squeeze it through your bum. So on the description I put 10 repetitions for that breath we were doing, with the inhale, opening the ribs, exhaling, the ribs close, and then we elevate the pelvic floor, holding it for like 2-3 seconds if you can, and then letting go, yeah? So we're going to do on the next set. It's a little bit more focused on your endurance. It's a little bit harder to do, especially if you have a weak pelvic floor, but it's something that you can work towards too. And it's also easy to sort of progress it or know if you're progressing it. So we're going to breathe in. and as you breathe out, we're going to do the same. We're going to engage through pelvic floor, and we're going to try to hold that. As you keep breathing, try not to let go. You'll tend to let go a little bit when you inhale, but try to reconnect. And see if you can do it again. Breathe in. I'm a little bit weak on this, on my endurance. And then gently relax. So I want you to think of trying to hold for 5 seconds. We're going to do it again. Again, 5 seconds. And then what I'd like you to try to do at home is just, if you are okay with the 5 seconds, then try to build it up to 10 seconds. Maybe then try in 7 seconds. And if that goes well, after three times, then try for 10. If you're struggling with a 5-second hold, then do the opposite. Try to start for a 2-second hold or a 3-second hold, and if you can do that 3 times, then try to increase it. Otherwise, you can repeat 3 sets of the number of seconds that you're able to hold. Yeah, and as I said, that's easy to progress it because you'll know if you're able to hold it longer or less longer as you practice these regularly. So we're going to go again. We're going to breathe in. And as I exhale, I'm going to engage, and I'm going to try again to hold that for 5. I'm going to keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to relax there. I'm going to repeat it one more time. Inhale. And we're going to exhale. Same thing. We're going to engage. And again, we're going to hold for 5, 4, stay engaged. 3, 2, and 1, and then just gently release, let go. Good. So I've put it in the description of the video. You're going to do 3 sets of what we just did, either the same number of seconds or you progress it if you feel you can progress it. Now, what you can do as well is you can repeat the same 2 exercises we did, just the inhale and the exhale activating, and then the endurance exercises, but on a different position. So, if you go on your side, we could repeat the same thing from here. Yeah, it will feel different on your pelvic floor. Usually as we start going down, it's a little bit easier because of gravity. I like doing stuff into sitting because it's postural, and during the day we spend time into upright positions. So you could do the same set of exercises on your side. I'm not going to demonstrate just for time purposes for the video, but I'll put everything on the description. Then you could do it on the other side, and you might notice this is slightly different, yeah, because as everything were right-handed or left-handed, one part of the body will be slightly stronger. So you probably feel one side activates, or your awareness of the activation is a bit better lying on one side or the other. After you've done the set of your inhale and exhale activating and your endurance set of exercises, we could also work on forward kneeling, which is when we come onto our hands and our knees and we're on this position. You can do it with your hands right down flat on your knuckles if your wrists are uncomfortable. And here actually it's quite easy to also feel sort of as your tummy draws in along with the pelvic floor, you can feel that nicely elevating. And again, we could do the sets of inhaling and exhaling, just activating through pelvic floor, more about front passage and back passage because it will feel a bit different. And then the set of endurance, yeah, your 3 sets of the number of seconds that you're able to hold. And then lastly, we could do it also on your back. So you could be lying like this. You can also feel, or place your hands to feel a little bit the lower tummy activation along with your pelvic floor, because that connection happens together. And we'll do the same sets. And it should be, as you mentioned that in this position, you don't want to be, as you squeeze back passage, you don't want to be tilting your pelvis, yeah? I don't want you to do that. You want to try to keep your back neutral. And then you could do, again, your sets of inhaling and exhaling activating, and then your sets of endurance work. Depending on the time you have, you might not be able to do all positions, so you're welcome to choose 1 or 2 of the positions, the postures I just show you, or if you have time, just do all of them, or you could do different ones throughout the day. But it would be beneficial for you to do this at least once a day, especially again if you're pregnant. Most especially during the end of the pregnancy, where the baby gets bigger and then the weight of the baby compresses a bit more the bladder and your pelvic organs. And also if you are postnatal and you recently had your baby, regardless whether it was a C-section or a natural vaginal delivery or natural delivery, it's always good during the first few weeks to work on your pelvic floor, even if you don't have any pelvic floor symptoms like leaking or heaviness or anything like that. It's always good to work on them. And as I mentioned also earlier, if you practice impact activities like running, CrossFit, aerobics, or anything like that, regardless if you're a female or male, your pelvic floor suffers from the impact, so it's important to work on that strength and endurance work. You might not need to do this every day, but you could do it once or twice a week and you will find this helps you. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions for any other exercises or areas you would like me to work on, please let me know. And thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you on my next video. Bye bye.